Hello there everyone, and welcome back to Mountain Blade Warband. We're back with the Boshin War mod, the Rising Sun. And as we remember from last time, Yanagawa Castle is under siege by 534 men. I've been able to scrape up 377 men to be able to come to be the castle's defense. I actually pulled all of the men out of the town that I recently captured. I only left one guy to hold it because I imagine the entire Saga clan is here to attack this castle. So I think without further ado, let's go ahead and join the battle. Now I have a new thing that I want to be testing out, which is normally you have all these men just standing here in the courtyard, kinda, you know, just standing here ready to be attacked in melee. What I want to do is I want to use the you can go in to the groups like this and you can say nearby soldiers, listen to my command, and then I'm gonna portion these guys out to go towards the walls, and so that we are able, as the enemy comes through, to continue firing upon them instead of having this massive melee blob just standing here in the center of the courtyard. That's obviously gonna get cut down once the enemy comes close, and since the enemy is a Shogun supporter, it's probably gonna have a lot of traditional troops, and so I want to send the troops off into the corners like these, not to have these sort of melee bunch up that we're probably looking at right now. So far we have lost, it's kind of hard to see, but we have lost maybe a bit more than 10 men. The enemy has lost 40. We're gonna see about increasing those numbers quite a lot here. And hopefully this will work out in my favor. Having the men spread out like this means that the enemy is gonna always have to be charging into pre-readied positions, which we have readied up, as you can see along here with the men. So they always have to charge into these positions of us being ready to just fire everything we really have at them, rather than they're going playing by their game, letting them have the advantage, as they got a lot of traditional troops, which is very melee strong, and we really don't want to play into the enemy's strength. We want to keep them at a disadvantage, especially here in the siege. So right now there's quite a bit of an advantage. I would say we're almost at 100 men, so we're almost at the level in which their numerical advantage is almost negated by this fact. But the battle is nowhere over yet, and it could turn quite quickly. Though this revolver, I'm really able to do a lot of bloody damage with this. Now just got an arrow to the face. We've got one samurai here, and he's gone. And now we're looking at the, is this the second or maybe even the third wave of the enemy coming in? And now they're gonna move into the courtyard, which I have prepared for them. The enemy at this point has lost about 200 men. We're hoping they're gonna lose quite a lot more men. And I'm starting to see that my bullets are sort of ish running out. You can see that the the melee for the oh shit! Look at that samurai. The melee for the bayonets is really not where it needs to be, and it looks like we are getting reinforcements now. I don't like them though charging in. We need to keep our distance. Our advantage is in staying back. Oh, that was actually a friendly troop. See if we can help out that officer. No, he dealt with it on his own. It's a Chosu officer. We've got what looks to be possibly the last wave. There might be one more, one smaller, but still there's a lot of enemies here. So I was about to shoot that guy, but we obviously have some Shogun loyal troops because we have recruited from Nonobeka. Crap, I'm out of bullets, which is not good. See if I can pick some up, because I'm gonna be... come on, give me some bullets here somewhere. This guy, yes, modern cartridges. 25. Kind of strange how I can use the same cartridges for my revolver as he used for his rifle. We got a few stragglers here. I imagine this is an enemy. And we have something coming around the corner there. A monk warrior. He got shot. Someone's shooting out of there. Gonna have to retreat back a bit. Yeah, now the last wave. So now we're looking at the last. There are not gonna be any more enemies coming in here. But there's still way too many enemies coming. We do have quite a lot of people ready to fight. But this could quickly change because I'm shooting a lot of my own here and I'm missing a lot of my shots. We have a lot of people stuck inside. Look at that, we've got a lot of people just stuck in there. I think they're all infantry, so maybe I can get infantry to come into the courtyards. I want them to retreat back. The enemy is about to come up, so I want everyone in the courtyard right now. You know what? I want you against that wall. So when they come through here, we can just pepper them as they're coming through here. I missed that guy, shot the officer behind him. I've got one bullet left. Oh, and I missed it. Now it's over to sword use. So this is where it really is going to go down. We are very even at this point. But damn it, everyone's standing in the way. Bloody spears. Protect your officer. The general is in danger. Oh crap, enemy officers. Enemy samurai. Torsa skirmisher. Gonna take out some stragglers here. Crap. So there's 35-ish enemies left. Come on, men. Oh, here we go. Right, everyone. Melee weapon. Charge. I want everyone to draw their swords and now just pile on to the enemy. I'm gonna find the last two guys out there. There's a lot of black bears that just turned out of the castle. We got 131 men ready, so we did pretty darn nice there, and we took out the entire enemy army. We lost 53 dead from my men, and then we lost 28 out of the garrison. It's probably the general or maybe some officers standing out here. It could be a lowly peasant though, but I'm kind of hoping that the general would be standing there on the bridge, and I could... Where is he? Oh, you know what? It's one of those YouTube commentary. It's a troll. It's an internet troll hiding under the bridge. Come on then. I think it just said he had sex with my mom. There we go. He's dead, and we are victorious. The troll was taken out. He disliked at least 2 of my videos. And not the bad ones either. The ones I actually enjoy. The ones that I'm proud of. There we go. Let's go ahead and see here. Yes, I've already gone through the statistics. And Seto Pirate. They've got a few lords here as well. Thank you for your help. You saved us there. And I've got... Yeah, well, it's my faction, so... Lord... The thing is, normally I let them go. And in this case, I let them all go because I wasn't able to capture a single one of them. And there we have it. We successfully held off the enemy at the castle. Unfortunately, the thing was, I'm normally just letting everyone go after battles, just to get the relationship points with them. But in this case, I thought, you know what, since I want to defeat this clan rather rapidly, it would be nice to actually put a lot of them in prison so they wouldn't raise their armies again. And then, of course, I didn't capture a single one of them. Gonna have to build upon this this garrison. We're gonna take these guys, as many as we can, and then we're gonna put some back. Let's see, where do I have all of them? We see so many wounded people here. It should be one of the biggest groups. There we have them. I can have quite a lot of them to veteran. A few of them. Everyone except 3. That were able to be upgraded. So let's see, we have got the veterans there. You know what? We still have 89 of these. So we're gonna give 89. We're gonna have 100 men stationed here. Plus the officer. So I think that's probably gonna work, and then we're gonna move back as soon as we can to Hakata, because we're gonna station the veterans there. So we're gonna station 100. What army was moving there? It's the Chosu. Who are the Chosu at war with? Report immediately. Let's see. Are they at war with Saga as well? Chosu. Where are you, Chosu? Chosu domain. Chosu domain with Great Lord Mori is... Chosu is bound by truce. What is their relationship with Saga? Chosu domain is at war with Saga domain. Their fighting has begun recently. The war may continue for some time. So the Chosu clan has taken advantage of the fact that I am weakening the clan. I'm doing all the work here, and they're just swooping in the last few seconds. We're gonna take back the guard, and we're gonna put a red bear officer in charge of the black bear. We don't actually, I don't think I have any black bear officers. I don't have any money left as well, and I only have 125 men, most of which are wounded. So at this point I can only field about, what is it, 51 men. I have recruited more. I've told them to recruit more men, so that should be back in the capital. So I'm gonna go over there. I'm hoping though that Chosu, I think they're gonna be able maybe to capture one of the castles, which I don't like, because I want all of my territory to be sort of unified. And I don't even like this. I can sort of understand this part because, well, it's connected. What's this? Lord has deteriorated. Because why exactly? Do they want more territory? You know what? What I might do is I might go ahead and grant them a few villages, because right now I think they only have castles. So I can go ahead and grant each of them a village as well next to their castle, and that'll probably keep them happy. Let's go ahead and go back to Kagoshima and Kagoshima to we've got 64 men here. The thing is, we're gonna need money to train them, but I'm gonna take them with me, and then we're gonna head back north, and we're gonna set up in, what's that town called? Kumamoto. And we're gonna set up there, and we're gonna wait until we're ready to go again. Hopefully, Chaucer seems to be only looting through the lands, so we might have an advantage there. What I should do is I should probably go ahead and hand out some territories to these guys. Yeosong and all of the rest of these fellows should get a village each. But I think we'll do that off camera, and when I come back we should hopefully be able to go against Kashima Castle or Hirado Castle. So we'll try to snuff these two out and then go for Nagasaki and take over Nagasaki, and then the entire island here more or less will be ours. And then obviously, as my plan was, to continue off over here and take over I wonder what it's in one town and then the rest is castles. Now there's no point in attacking Korea. What we will do is, since we've already damaged the Tosa clan, we'll snuff out Tosa, then we'll continue through here, and then we'll see about, I'm not entirely sure, yeah, Tokugawa Shogunate. So we're gonna have to take Kyoto, and at some point we're gonna have to go and who's in control of Kofu. Kofu domain is just Kofu, so it's only the old Takeda domain there. And then we have to push as far as Edo, because Edo is the seat of the Tokugawas, the shogunates, while Kyoto is the seat of the emperor. So once we take this, we will be able to put the emperor back in control of the capital, and then we'll have to oust the shogun out of Edo, and then very soon his power will be crumbling. But right now we're dealing with the saga, and I've got some issues within my own kingdom, or my own domains to deal with, to hand out some territories to keep people happy, keep them working for our cause. But yeah, let's go ahead and make a cut here. I've met the enemy in the field. I was actually quite surprised that they've been able to recover so many troops to be able to push again. They were actually about to siege that castle once more. We meet again, Hataka Matasura. I've been looking forward, blah blah blah, so and so forth. Lord Nabashima, surrender or die. You heap of filth, I'll make you wish you were never born. And so, you look at the numbers here. I mean, they've almost got as many men as I do. But now we've got a field battle, and that should be good compared to all these bloody sieges. So take to the field. Right, I've got my army. We've got a very nice hill to camp on. The only thing maybe you would want is not to have the sun in your eyes. So I'm moving up the infantry. I mean, the infantry is really the big group here to be able to do anything. Okay, infantry, hold your fire. Do not fire just yet. We're gonna wait for a bit. I need to check the edges of the line. Damn, look at how long this line is. It goes on forever. If the enemy keeps going like this, advancing towards us, I don't need to come to them. What I'm going to do though is the enemy cavalry, I want them over there, the skirmishers. They will be exactly where I am. And the staff will go and hide on that high hill in the corner. My horse was hit, I think. No damage was dealt though. Okay, I was just about to tell the infantry to fire a volley, but the enemy moved, and so my line needs to be repositioned. Okay, here we go. Volley fire, present fire! A volley ripped through the enemy line, and 24 enemies were shot down. Ready, fire! And now another 26 was killed. Ready! Let's wait until they cross the hill there. I want to see if there's a lot of bow troops on their side. Fire! I fired just before our line moved. It seems that we are taking out about 25 each time. Move a bit forwards, men. I want you guys in front of me. The enemy is not able at all to bring the kind of pain we are bringing to them. Okay, I want the line to move a bit more forwards. Infantry, fire! Firing into that mess. We killed. Did we go from 75 to? Okay, we got a enemy unit coming in. The reinforcements. Fire at will. Fire everything you've got, man. I've gone ahead also to, since I've got so many Black Bear infantry, I decided to wear the Black Bear uniform. And just for funsies, I picked up this, I think it's a Springfield that I bought. So we can go ahead and use that. Wait, which one is it? There we go, now I'm sitting down. We gotta keep an eye on the reinforcements though. And it looks like the line is actually wheeling to face them. While we haven't even defeated this group really. But sweeping forwards there, we just tore them apart. And now I lost my horse. No, there it is. Hiding behind the grass. Let's see. You know what, men? Forwards. Attack! So I was a bit worried there about all the troops because they had a new 600 man army I saw moving around. But as we can see here, most of it seems to be lowly peasant soldiers. So they haven't been... That's always a good way to stab with a bayonet. To smack it over the head with a flat side of it. Attack, men, attack! Kill the enemy! Leave none of them alive. We are victorious. Good. So we lost only 6 men. 2 killed, 4 wounded, and the enemy lost almost 300 men. Lord Nabashima. You know what? Since they're so shit as it is, we're gonna let you go. I've changed my mind yet again. And we're gonna let them go. We don't want anything. And we're gonna chase these guys. Hopefully I can get them in a field battle rather than having to fight them in the castle. If they're gonna stay in this castle, I should go to the other one. Yeah, so they've got quite too many troops in that castle, which means we're gonna head up to this one. Oh, is that they're drawn into a naval battle over there? Oh, it's Kojiro! We need to help out Kojiro. Move in to help Kojiro. Take it to the field. Okay, this sounds bad. Okay, so it was only some troop texture or something that was messing up. Everyone on me. Let's see, what do I have this time around? Just the same. I love line infantry. Everyone, hold here. Line infantry will follow me. I'm not even really able to use the sort of same kind of tactics that I've been using in, say, what's it called? Legil, where I split up the lines. Well, I think we're gonna stand here, and as the enemy crosses the ridge, we'll open fire upon them. If we can get in line before they cross that hill, get everyone readied. We're gonna move them back a bit, I think. Soldiers, hold fire and make sure you're in line properly before you start opening fire. The enemy doesn't really stand a chance. Okay, volley fire, present fire! 8 people! We need to improve that. Everyone, fire! Okay, I was too soon there. Fire! Okay, there we go. Now we go a few more. Okay, everyone, fire at will. They're too close. Just push every shot you can into them. This side is falling back. This one is moving up, which is a very good tactic, even though it wasn't really planned by me. Keep it up, men. They don't really have a chance here. They've got a very fancy... I'm not entirely sure what the flags on the backs are called. There's probably a specific name for it. Oh shit. Oh, I shot the guy and he was I shot my soldier in the back of the head. And so that guy was almost about to come through and be able to assassinate me. But, no siree. Stop, I yield. You know what? You're free to go. And you're free to go as well. It would be nice if you could give me something rather nice. I've been looking because there are Imperial uniforms that look sort of like the well, you can get like general's uniform. The thing is, it's really hard. I've only seen it once in the marketplace, and I've been looking really hard to try and find that, but I can find it nowhere. So that's kind of annoying. Looking at the time, though, we're not going to be able to have enough time for this episode to really grind through a 300-man garrison. So, and I think maybe showing so many, you know, going through castles and castles over and over again. Next time, hopefully, what I've done is I've taken out the 2 castles, and we should be able to go to Nagasaki and end this faction once and for all, securing my back, leaving me open to continue forwards. Well, unless Korea attacks, but I doubt it. And hopefully we'll start to get a few more like a lot of lords joining us. At this point, character report, my honor rating is not what I'm looking at. What I'm supposed to look at is the right to rule, which is 41, which isn't that much different from Novaetas, and there a lot of generals have tried to join me, but I only pick a few ones that are sort of have the same culture as me, so I don't get these weird things where we've got Mongolian lords fighting for Swadia with Mongolian troops. Anyways, I usually go on in the end for way too long, so let's go ahead and end it right here by saying, hopefully you guys enjoyed this, and hopefully I'll see you guys for the next one. Bye!